Great news, you got a new hard drive and you're ready for the semester. Bad news, you don't know if your hard drive is properly formatted to work with the computer system. This video is going to quickly show you how to check that and how to format to the right way so you can use it on your Macintosh computer and in the editing labs here at the school. First, there's a thing to know, there are 3 different major types of formats that your hard drive can come in. You can come in a Windows format, which is known as Windows NTFS. This is a format that Windows can read and write to. Macintosh computers can read from it, but they cannot write to it without special plugins. So it's not something that's great to be used in a Mac environment that you want to be editing your video projects on. Then there's a thing called Mac OS Extended. Now this format is great for Macintosh. It's a very stable format, but you can't look at it on a Windows machine. And then there's a format called Exfat. Exfat is not as stable as the other 2, but you can use it on either a Windows machine or a Macintosh. So those are the 3 major types that we're going to look at. Now, how do you know if your hard drive is properly formatted? Well, I have a couple hard drives attached to my computer right here, and if I click on my hard drive, I right click and hit the Get Info button, this screen will pop up and you'll see under here Format is labeled as Exfat right now. So this is how my hard drive is formatted. If it says Windows NTFS and you're working on a Mac, it's probably a good idea to reformat your hard drive. Warning, reformatting will erase everything on your hard drive, so make sure anything on there that you need is backed up somewhere else before starting this process. Reformatting a hard drive on a Mac couldn't be simpler. I just need to open up your disk utility. So I'm going to hit the Command and the spacebar on my keyboard and type in disk. And I'll start typing in utility and it'll pop up as the first item there. I hit the return key and disk utility opens up. And this will show you your internal hard drives and your external drives that are attached to the computer. Now I don't want to accidentally erase my hard drive, so I'm actually going to eject it right now. It's something I do, a little paranoia. I don't want to erase the wrong hard drive by accident, so I'll eject it and unplug it from the computer so it doesn't show up. Because even though it's ejected, the computer still sees it as being attached, so it's still something I could accidentally reformat. So I'm going to click on this test drive that I'm using here for this purpose, and I'm going to click on the top middle here. There's a button that says Erase. Under here, you're going to give it a name, and you have the option for formatting. This is where you see the Mac OS Extended, the MS-DOS, and Exfat. On a Macintosh, you do not have the option to format as a Windows NTFS because that wouldn't make any sense for a Macintosh perspective. So I'm going to select the Exfat, give it a name. I'm not going to worry about the security options. This is if I really want to make sure all the information is really erased so someone can't steal my information later on. That's what I would do that for. Typically, you don't need to worry about that. And then I hit the Erase button. And the erasing, it's going to erase everything. Again, I'm going to erase everything that's on that hard drive to reformat it and have a new formatted hard drive. Sometimes this might have an error. Right here, process completed successfully and we're all good to go. If it errors out, don't worry about it. Just hit OK and do the process again, and the next time around, it'll probably format correctly. Once you hit done, we're all set. I can see it's properly formatted for Exfat and there's nothing on it. And now I'm ready to use this hard drive, whatever it happens to be, in both a Macintosh and a Windows environment. If I did the Mac OS X Extended, it'd be just for the Macintosh environment.